Hello and welcome to the Study Travel TV studios in wintry London. I'm Matthew Knott.
And I'm Nicola Hancox, bringing you the latest study travel news stories.
The headlines this week: UK to double health surcharge for international students.
Postgraduate enrolments down in the USA.
And ILSC to close US language schools.
So we start in the UK with an increased charge for students then?
Yes indeed. The UK government has announced plans to double the health surcharge paid by non-EU students to £300 this year.
The surcharge, which was first introduced in 2014, is applicable to non-EU citizens coming to the UK for more than 6 months to work, study or visit, and is paid as part of the visa application process.
The announcement does not actually go as far as the Conservative Party pledged in its manifesto for last year's general election, when it said it would raise the fee to £450 for non-EU students.
The government said it was fair that long-term migrants made a contribution to the National Health Service, and Immigration Minister Caroline Noakes said the surcharge offered access to healthcare services that were far more comprehensive and a lower cost than many other countries.
And over the pond in the USA, the number of international students applying for and entering postgraduate programs in the USA decreased in the autumn 2017 intake, the first fall for more than a decade, according to the Council of Graduate Schools, or CGS. The annual CGS report was based on the 175 postgraduate institutions that supplied data for both 2016 and 17 and showed that applications fell 1% to 714,000 and the number of international entrants for 2017 decreased by 1% to 80,000. China was the largest source and increased enrolments, but there was a 13% decline from second-placed India. There was also evidence of the impact of the travel ban on Iran, with enrolments from the fourth largest sender country dropping by 16%. And staying in the USA, there was further evidence of an industry downturn in the announcement that ILSC Education Group will close its New York and San Francisco language centres next month and has already stopped accepting new applications. The company said any students that have not completed their course by the closure would be transferred to a local partner school and that they would be fully supported. ILSC said that the schools have been impacted by a decline in the popularity of the USA as a standalone ELT destination. Instead, ILSC will be concentrating on the USA pathway sector through its Global Foundations brand, with its first partner at Lesley University opening this year and more agreements soon to be announced. And now for a roundup of some of the other news stories this week. The Language Cert International ESOL test has been recognised as an approved external language exam for the Italian PON Study Abroad Scholarship, available as an on-demand 4-skills test for schools running PON programmes in the UK, Ireland, Malta and Cyprus. There was more than 87,000 student visas issued by New Zealand last year, according to the full-year visa report from Education New Zealand, almost exactly the same as 2016. The global mobility of higher education international students will slow to an average growth rate of 1.7% per annum between now and 2027, according to analysis on demographics, economic trends and domestic investment in education by the British Council. Staying in the UK, International House Manchester has announced a partnership between its year-round football academy and Abbey College Manchester to offer students the chance to pursue A-levels or foundations whilst studying football. They even have a former Chelsea player, Frank Sinclair, on the coaching staff there, did you know? Moving on, Living Learning English, a specialist one-to-one and home tuition provider in the UK, has launched a new online tuition platform and lesson management system. Korean universities hosted a record 123,000 international students in 2017, following a bumper 18% increase over the previous year. And finally, International Language School Accreditation Body Equals has accepted 3 new member schools, including Oxford English Academy in Cape Town, South Africa. That's all for this week. More on all of those all of these stories on Study Travel Network, as well as a whole host of event photos, including ST Alfie Taiwan and English New Zealand's fam trips. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Goodbye. Goodbye.